Every 40 seconds, someone in America has a heart attack right now. As you're watching this, a silent killer could be building up inside your arteries, but what if I told you that 7 common vegetables, likely sitting in your refrigerator at this very moment, could literally save your life? I'm not talking about expensive supplements or miracle cures from some late night infomercial. I'm talking about vegetables so powerful they can reverse years of arterial damage, slash your heart attack risk by up to 40%, and add healthy years to your life. In fact, one of these vegetables was shown in a major study to reduce heart disease deaths by 34% in people who ate it just 4 times a week. Another one contains a compound that dissolves arterial plaque like drain cleaner, but naturally and safely. Before we reveal these life-saving vegetables, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt that strange flutter in your chest? That moment of breathlessness climbing the stairs at home? That unexplained fatigue that wasn't there 5 years ago? Drop a comment right now and tell me what your biggest heart health concern is, because by the end of this video, you'll have a natural, food-based solution for it. And if you are serious about protecting your heart for your family and for your future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. What you are about to learn could be the difference between a future spent in a hospital and a future spent enjoying a healthy, vibrant life. The silent killer in your arteries. Here's what is happening inside your body right now. Every time you eat processed food, every time you feel stressed, every time you skip a walk, microscopic damage occurs inside your arteries. Your body, in its wisdom, tries to repair this damage with cholesterol patches over time. These patches harden and become plaque. This plaque turns your flexible arteries into something like cement inside a garden hose. Blood flow decreases. Your heart has to work much harder, and one day, a piece of that plaque can break off, block a critical artery, and trigger a heart attack. The terrifying part? You feel absolutely nothing until it is almost too late. That's why heart disease is called the silent killer. By the time you feel symptoms, you are already deep in the danger zone, but nature has provided us with powerful weapons against this silent killer. 7 specific vegetables that don't just prevent plaque, they can actually help your body reverse it. Let's dive into these arterial cleansers that could save your life. Number 1, garlic. Let's start with a vegetable so powerful. Ancient Egyptians fed it to the pyramid builders in Giza for strength and endurance. I'm talking about garlic, but not just any garlic. Fresh, raw garlic contains a compound called allicin, which only forms when you crush or chop it. Here is what makes garlic almost miraculous for your heart. When allicin enters your bloodstream, it helps your body produce a gas called hydrogen sulfide. This gas signals your blood vessels to relax and expand. Your blood pressure can drop, circulation improves. Your heart can literally sigh with relief. But that is just the beginning of the story. A landmark study from the National Institutes of Health followed 23,000 people for 7 years. Those who ate fresh garlic regularly had 38% fewer heart attacks. Not 3.8%, 38%. That's a better result than many prescription medications now. Here is the secret that nobody tells you about garlic. Crushing it and letting it sit for 10 minutes before you cook triples its heart protective power. Heat normally destroys the allicin, but if you let it fully form first, the compound becomes More stable Dr. Matthew Budoff, a cardiologist at UCLA, discovered something truly shocking. He found that aged garlic extract could reduce coronary artery calcium by 80% in just 1 year. That is literally reversing the aging process inside your arteries. But here's the game-changing part, that most people miss. Garlic doesn't work alone. It actually amplifies the effects of every other heart-healthy food you eat. It is like a multiplier for your cardiovascular protection. The optimal dose: 1 to 2 fresh cloves daily, but the timing matters. Take it with your dinner, not your breakfast. Your body repairs your arteries most actively during sleep, and the compounds in garlic reach their peak effectiveness about 3 to 4 hours after you eat them. If you can't handle the taste of raw garlic, here is a simple trick. Mince it very finely. Mix it with a spoonful of raw honey and a squeeze of lemon, and take it like medicine. The honey masks the burn. The lemon adds vitamin C, and together they create a heart-protecting powerhouse. If this information is already opening your eyes, please take a moment to subscribe, because the next vegetable we'll discuss contains something that literally helps melt away arterial plaque. Number 2. Tomatoes. What if I told you there is a vegetable containing a compound that can dissolve arterial plaque better than some surgical procedures? Meet the humble tomato, but specifically cooked tomatoes. Here's the mind-blowing science. Tomatoes contain a powerful antioxidant called lycopene, but raw tomatoes lock most of this lycopene inside their tough cellular walls. Cooking breaks these walls down, releasing up to 500% more bioavailable lycopene fats. Why a simple tomato sauce from your local grocery store is more powerful than a fresh tomato for heart health. Harvard researchers tracked 40,000 women for 11 years. Women with the highest lycopene levels in their blood had 34% less heart disease. But here is what they discovered that changes everything. Lycopene does not just prevent plaque. It helps your body reverse it. Dr. Yov Sharoni, a researcher from Israel, made a groundbreaking discovery. He found that lycopene actually signals your genes to stop producing the proteins that create arterial plaque. It is like hitting the off switch on the process of atherosclerosis. But wait, it gets even better. Tomatoes contain something called 9-oxo-ODA, a compound that specifically helps your body burn abdominal fat. Why does this matter for your heart? Because that dangerous belly fat produces inflammatory chemicals that constantly damage your arteries. So tomatoes attack heart disease from multiple angles at once. Optimal preparation will blow your mind. Cook your tomatoes with a healthy fat, like olive oil, for at least 20 minutes. This simple combination increases lycopene absorption by 1,000%. Seriously, 1,000%. It is like turning regular unleaded gasoline into rocket fuel for your arteries. Here is a protocol that is saving lives across America. 1 cup of cooked tomatoes daily, prepared with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Add a pinch of black pepper, as it can increase absorption by another 20%. Do this for 30 days, and your arteries will literally begin to clear. But tomatoes hide another secret. They contain a compound called esculioside A, found only in the clear jelly around the seeds. This compound helps prevent blood clots better than a daily aspirin, and without the dangerous side effects. So please, do not remove the seeds. They are powerful medicine. Number 3, spinach. Now let's talk about a vegetable that works so fast. Emergency rooms in Italy have used its extract for hypertensive crises. That vegetable is spinach, but not for the reason. You think everyone knows spinach has iron. What they don't know is that spinach contains natural nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in your body. This molecule is so important for heart health. Its discovery won the Nobel Prize in medicine here. Is what happens when you eat spinach within 60 minutes? Your nitric oxide levels spike, your blood vessels dilate, becoming wider and more flexible. Your blood pressure can drop by 5 to 7 points. Do this every day, and you have just reduced your heart attack risk by 20%. But spinach has a dark secret that could save your life. It contains coenzyme Q10, the very same compound your heart uses to generate energy after the age of 50. Your body's production of COQ10 can drop by 50%. Your heart literally starts to run out of fuel. Japanese researchers gave heart failure patients a concentrated spinach extract. Within 6 weeks, their heart's pumping function improved by 30%. Not managed, improved. Their hearts actually got younger. Here's the optimization secret you need to know. Baby spinach contains 40% more of these beneficial nitrates than mature spinach for the maximum effect. Eat it raw in smoothies. Cooking can destroy up to 50% of the nitrates. But the timing is everything. Consume your spinach 2 to 3 hours before your highest stress period of the day. For most people in America, that is in the morning. Before heading out for the day's errands, the nitric oxide peak will coincide with the time your blood pressure naturally spikes, offering protection when you need it most. If this life-saving information is valuable to you, please take a moment to hit that notification bell right now, because what I am about to reveal about our next vegetable will shock you. It contains more heart-protecting compounds than almost any supplement you can buy at CVS or Walgreens. Number 4. Red cabbage. Scientists are now calling this the master antioxidant vegetable. I am talking about red cabbage, specifically the purple variety, which is 4.5 times more powerful than green cabbage. Here's what makes red cabbage almost supernatural for your heart health. It contains 36 different types of anthocyanin. Cheese are the same compounds that make blueberries famous, but in concentrations that dwarf any fruit. A groundbreaking study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 93,000 women for 18 years. The women who ate the most anthocyanin-rich foods, like red cabbage, had 32% fewer heart attacks. But here is the shocking part. The protection actually increased as the women got older. Dr. Eden Cassidy, a researcher from Harvard, discovered why anthocyanins do not just protect your arteries, they help regenerate the endothelium, which is a delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. It is like getting your arteries professionally refinished from the inside out. But red cabbage hides an even bigger secret. It contains a compound called indole-3-carbinol, which literally changes how your body processes cholesterol. Instead of allowing cholesterol to deposit in your arteries, this compound helps your body eliminate it through bile. The optimal preparation will absolutely blow your mind. You need to fermented sauerkraut, made from red cabbage, contains 200 times more bioavailable nutrients than the fresh vegetable. The fermentation process creates brand new compounds that do not exist in nature. Here is a protocol that is reversing heart disease in communities from Florida to California 1 cup of red cabbage sauerkraut daily. Eaten on an empty stomach, the probiotics in the sauerkraut enhance nutrient absorption. The fiber binds to cholesterol, and the anthocyanins repair arterial damage, all at the same time. Number 5. Chili peppers. Hold on to your seat for this one there. Is a vegetable that improves blood flow so dramatically. It is being studied as a natural alternative to bypass surgery. I am talking about chili peppers, but the science behind them will absolutely blow your mind. Capsaicin, the compound that makes peppers hot, does something remarkable inside your arteries. Activates special receptors that trigger the release of nitric oxide. But unlike other vegetables, this effect lasts for hours. Not just minutes. Here is the jaw-dropping research. The American College of Cardiology studied 22,000 people for 8 years. Those who ate chili peppers 4 times a week had 34% fewer deaths from heart disease, not a reduced risk. Fewer actual deaths. But here's what nobody tells you about chili peppers. They contain a compound called dehydrocapsid that specifically targets and burns visceral fat, that is the dangerous fat around your organs that produces a constant stream of inflammatory chemicals. So with every bite, you are literally burning away your heart disease risk. Dr. Zhenu Chen, a researcher from the Chinese University of Hong Kong, made a discovery that changes everything. He found that capsaicin does not just improve circulation, it helps prevent atherosclerosis by blocking the gene that creates arterial plaque in the first place. It is like installing a firewall against heart disease inside your body. The optimization secret? Different peppers work at different speeds. Mild peppers like jalapenos can work within 30 minutes for an immediate blood pressure reduction. Hotter peppers like habaneros can create effects lasting 6 to 8 hours. By combining them, you can achieve 24-hour protection. Here is the protocol. Start with mild peppers like poblanos or Anaheim peppers. Build your tolerance over 2 weeks. Then add 1 medium-heat pepper daily with your meals. Your circulation will improve so dramatically. Cold hands and feet will become a distant memory. But capsaicin's biggest secret is that it makes every other heart-healthy nutrient you eat work better by improving its absorption. It is like upgrading your entire digestive system to extract the maximum benefit from your food. If this information could save your life or the life of someone you love, please subscribe right now and share this video, because the next vegetable contains a compound that Harvard researchers are calling exercise in a pill. Number 6. Broccoli. Prepare yourself for this. There is a vegetable that contains a compound so powerful for heart health that pharmaceutical companies have spent billions of dollars trying to synthesize it. That vegetable is broccoli, and the compound is called sulforaphane. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University discovered something that sounds like it is from a science fiction movie. Sulforaphane activates a protein called NRF2, which then turns on over 200 genes responsible for cellular repair. It is like hitting the master reset button on your entire cardiovascular system. But here is what is truly revolutionary. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that people who ate broccoli had 23% less arterial stiffness in just 12 weeks. Their arteries literally became younger. Dr. Paul Thornelli from the University of Warwick in the UK made another shocking discovery. Found that sulforaphane does not just protect blood vessels, It reverses damage in the arteries of people with diabetes patients. In his study, saw a 73% improvement in their blood vessel function now. Here is the secret that almost nobody knows: broccoli sprouts contain 100 times more sulforaphane than mature broccoli. Just 1 ounce of sprouts is equivalent to eating 3 pounds of regular broccoli. It is the most concentrated heart medicine you can find in the produce aisle of your local grocery store, but timing and preparation are everything. You must chop the broccoli and let it sit for 40 minutes before cooking. This allows an enzyme called myrosinase to convert a precursor compound into the powerful sulforaphane. If you skip this step, you lose 90% of the benefits. The optimal protocol: 3 ounces of broccoli sprouts weekly, or 1 cup of properly prepared broccoli daily. Here's another trick. Add a pinch of mustard seed powder to your cooked broccoli. It contains that same myrosinase enzyme and can quadruple the formation of sulforaphane. Is what happens inside your body. Sulforaphane detoxifies harmful substances, reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, and regenerates your arterial walls. It is like having a surgical team working inside your blood vessels 24 hours a day. Number 7. Pumpkin. Last, but certainly not least, let me introduce you to a vegetable so powerful for heart health that ancient civilizations in the Americas considered it sacred. That vegetable is pumpkin, but specifically the seeds and the flesh eaten together. Here is what makes pumpkin almost magical for your heart. It contains more potassium per serving than bananas, more magnesium than spinach, and a unique amino acid called cucurbitacin that relaxes your blood vessels just like a prescription medication. UCLA researchers discovered something incredible. They found that pumpkin seed oil reduced blood pressure by 7% in just 6 weeks, but when they combined it with eating the pumpkin flesh, the effect doubled. The synergy between the different parts of the vegetable is the key. But here is the game changer. Pumpkin contains a carotenoid called beta-cryptoxanthin, which reduces C-reactive protein. This is the primary marker of inflammation that is directly linked to heart attacks. 1 cup of pumpkin daily cut these CRP levels by 43% in major studies. Dr. Martha Bellery from Ohio State University found that pumpkin's unique fiber does not just lower cholesterol, it actually binds to bile acids, which forces your liver to pull cholesterol from your blood to make more. It is like having a cholesterol vacuum cleaner working inside your intestines. The optimization secret will shock you. You need to roast your pumpkin with the skin on the skin. Contains compounds that can triple the bioavailability of the nutrients in the flesh. Everyone in America throws it away, but it is the most powerful part of the pumpkin. Here is the ultimate protocol: 1 cup of roasted pumpkin with the skin, plus 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds daily. The combination provides every mineral your heart needs for optimal function. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon. It can amplify pumpkin's blood sugar benefits by 300%. Your 30-day heart transformation protocol. Now, let's put all of this together into a simple plan that could literally save your life. Week 1. Start with the basics. Add garlic and tomatoes to your diet. 1 clove of crushed garlic with your dinner, and 1 cup of cooked tomatoes with olive oil at lunch. Week 2. Accelerate your results. Add spinach and red cabbage. A morning smoothie with baby spinach and fermented red cabbage with your dinner. Week 3. Introduce the powerhouses. Add chili peppers and broccoli mild peppers with lunch, and properly prepared broccoli or sprouts with dinner week 4. Complete the protocol, add pumpkin. Roasted pumpkin and seeds as an afternoon snack track your blood pressure every day. Most people see a 10 to 15 point reduction within 30 days. Cholesterol typically drops by 20 to 30 points. Energy levels will soar. The multiplication effect. Here is what nobody tells you. These vegetables do not just add their benefits. They multiply each other's effects. The allicin in garlic helps your body absorb the lycopene from tomatoes by 300%. The vitamin C in chili peppers helps your body absorb the iron from spinach much more efficiently. It is synergy at its absolute finest. Important warnings. Please listen carefully to this. If you are on blood thinners like warfarin, start very slowly with garlic and chili peppers, and talk to your doctor if you have kidney issues. Be mindful of the potassium from spinach and pumpkin. Always consult your doctor before making major dietary changes. But remember, no physician in America will object to you eating more vegetables. Your next steps. Your arteries have been under attack for decades. Every day you wait is another day of silent, dangerous damage, but now you have the weapons to fight back. Start tomorrow. Pick just 3 vegetables from this list. Commit to eating them for 30 days. Your heart will literally transform. Which vegetable are you going to start with? Please let me know in the comments below. If this video could save the life of someone you know, please share it with them right now, and subscribe to this channel for next week's video, where I will reveal the 5 morning drinks that can cleanse your arteries. Remember, every heart attack is preventable. Every stroke is avoidable. The power is on your plate. Use it. Your heart has beaten for you every second of your life. Maybe it is time you return the favor.
You know that feeling when you discover something wonderful? Something so simple, yet so powerful, you can't wait to tell someone about it. That's what Senior Health Tactics is all about. Real people. Real science, real results, no miracles. No magic pills, just small daily choices that add up to something beautiful. If today's video resonated with you, we'd love to have you join our community, subscribe, and let's discover together how good these years can truly be. And if someone came to mind while watching, someone who might enjoy this journey too, feel free to share. After all, the best adventures are the ones we take together. Thank you for spending this time with us. Here's to writing a beautiful next chapter, one healthy choice at a time.